Question 31. Consider an enzymatic reaction that follows Michaelis-Menten kinetics, where this is the equation for Michaelis-Menten kinetics, and this is taken from Fogler. So this is the equation, and this is a plot where Vmax, S, and Km are constants as given here. Km is the Michaelis constant, S is the substrate concentration at any particular point of time, and Bmax is the maximum reaction rate. And out of these options, we have to find out which particular option is or are correct. So this is an MSQ type of question. And we all know Michaelis-Menten equation is a very important, very popular equation to describe enzyme catalyte reaction. So let's look at the different options. Option A, when S is much less than Km, that means the substrate concentration is much less than the Michaelis constant. Then mathematically, let's look into it. Minus of Rs would be equal to Vmax multiplied by the substrate concentration divided by Km, because S is much smaller than the value of Km. So these two are constant. So minus of Rs is proportional to the substrate concentration, which really translates to an apparent first order reaction. And if you look into it, so when the value of the substrate concentration is much less than the Km, we can see this is the rate of reaction minus of Rs. So definitely this follows the apparent first order kinetics. So option A is true. Let's look into option B. When S is much greater than Km, then let's look into it mathematically. Minus of Rs would be equal to Vmax multiplied by the substrate concentration, and since S is much greater than Km, so we can just write is S and they cancel out. So this is equal to constant, which is the maximum reaction rate. And let's look into the figure. When the substrate concentration is very high, we can see that the rate of reaction reaches the plateau, a constant value of Bmax, and it is independent of the substrate concentration. That means as you can keep on increasing the substrate concentration, but the reaction rate does not change. So we can say option B, which says that when S is much greater than Km, the reaction is nearly independent of S. That's also true. Let's look into option C, which says that when S is equal to Km, then let's look at it mathematically. Minus of Rs would be equal to Vmax multiplied by the substrate concentration divided by, of course, this is going to be 2S, and this cancels out, and therefore this is equal to Vmax over 2. So when S is equal to Km, which is right here, when the substrate concentration is equal to the value of Km, we can see that the rate of reaction is equal to Vmax over 2. But for C, it says when S is equal to Km, the rate of reaction is equal to Vmax. That's not true. It should be Vmax over 2. So this is false. And of course the option D, which says Km is the Michaelis constant, is independent of the total enzyme concentration. That is also true. So in summary, options A, B, and D are true, and C is false.